I probably took you a bit by surprise. You're focused in now. We can begin now?
Yes.
Yes, all right, Tomer, thank you. Oh, no, you have to. There we go. Yes, my friends, what is it that Tomer is supposed to say?
Candy.
That's right. All right, Tomer, here we go. We'll start off a little easier this time. Tomer, what is your favorite part of Halloween? Candy, there we go. Give him a nice round of applause. He just won $1 back. Well done. Make sure you answer nice and loud, Tomer, so everyone can hear you. All right, next question. Tomer, what was the name of that stripper that you had to pay off in Las Vegas?
Candy.
Candy! That one he says nice and loud. Yes, well, he won another $1 back. There you go. Well done. He's got the handle of the game. All right, Tomer, next question. Tomer, in your personal experience, what is the most effective way to get a small child into an unmarked white van?
Candy.
Candy. Dude, it's only $1. You kind of threw yourself under the bus there, but I do appreciate your dedication to the rules. You're doing very well. You sure you haven't done this before? No? All right, Tomer. Thank you so much. You know what? You're doing a wonderful job, Tomer. You're a terrific volunteer. I'm having a lot of fun with you, and so I'm going to do something a bit special with Tomer. Tomer, I'm going to give you that $1 back, so now you have all $5 in your hands. And we are going to play one final round of Candy, double or nothing. Tomer, if you get this one right, you will leave the stage with not $5, but $10. However, if you get it wrong, you will leave with no money whatsoever. So here we go, Tomer. Focus in, pay attention. Final question. Tomer, what would you rather keep? This $5 or that candy?
Candy for my kids.
Candy for your kids, money for me. All right. Tomer, thank you so much. You did a wonderful job. That candy is yours to keep. You can give it to the kids if you like. You can return to the audience and let's hit it. But please take both your hands, place them behind your back. Both of them. Good, good. Right there. Perfect, CJ. And now, CJ, since I put that pocket watch in your hand, you've had it in there tightly, correct? You've been holding it up nice and high where everyone could see it, yes? So there is little to no chance that I would have been able to take that pocket watch from your hand without you knowing, correct? Correct. All right, let's see if that's true. CJ, I'm going to count to 3. When I get to 3, please take that right hand out from behind your back, turn it over, open it up, and we'll see how hard it is to steal the pocket watch. All right, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Actually, it's super easy. Barely an inconvenience. But CJ, thank you for protecting it so much. I do need to get this back to the lost and found before the owner comes looking for it. But be aware. He got it on the first guess. Yes. If you are aware of what is going on around you, it is impossible for a pickpocket to steal from you. So, what we are going to do is we're going to do an ancient warrior ritual used to expand awareness before going into battle, all right? I'll teach it to you. We'll do it a few times and see what effect it has. Now, since this is an ancient warrior ritual, CJ, please take your best warrior pose. I like it. You know what I like about that is CJ knows exactly what he should be defending. Good. All right, CJ. So, this ancient warrior ritual has 4 words, 2 gestures. I'll teach them to you, as I said, and then we'll go over them. So, the first word in this ancient ritual is Oya. So say that nice and loud, CJ.
Oya.
Oya. Very good. And the ancient gesture that goes with Oya is this. So let's put those together, CJ. Here we go. Oya. Very good. The next word is Tuka. Tuka. Very good. And then you repeat that same gesture on the other side. So Tuka. Very well done. Next comes Maiwa. And you go like this. So Maiwa. And then the final one is a nice guttural Shop. Excellent, excellent. You've done that very well. Now we are going to do that together a few times. I know I've thrown a lot at you there. But before I do that, I do want to let you all know This ritual is legitimate, all right? I have done it with dozens of volunteers, and every single one of them has a moment of realization, right? This is not some made-up silliness like Bigfoot or ghost orbs or Nebraska. This is for real, all right? All right, CJ, we're going to do this together a few times. We'll see what effect it has on your perceptions. Here we go. And, oh yeah, Tuka, Maiwa, Cha, oh yeah, Tuka, Maiwa, Cha. One more time, really fast. And, oh yeah, Tuka, Maiwa, Cha. That's excellent. Give it up for people. You did that wonderfully. Terrific. Now, as I said, I threw a lot at you, and you picked it up very well. But the big question is, did it work? CJ, did you have any sudden epiphanies, any expansion of your awareness, any sudden realizations? You want to go home? Oh, CJ, I want you to have a good time up here. Sometimes it does take a few moments for this ritual to have its full effect, but it does always work. And CJ, you've been a wonderful volunteer, and as a thank you for all of your hard work, I would like to give to you my great-grandfather's Apple Watch. Yes, that sudden moment of realization. L.A. Tuka. That's right, CJ. Thank you very much. You were terrific. Let's have a nice round of applause for my friend CJ. In this show, more so even than I, because Gunnar is going to be my partner, my helper, my friend, and my model in teaching you the steps to protect yourself from being victimized by a pickpocket. Now, Gunnar, you said you have a wallet on you.
I do.
If you would kindly take that out, I am going to take a second to wet my whistle. Thank you. Thank you very much, Gunnar. Step number 1 to avoid being the victim of a pickpocket. Do not hand your wallet to a stranger just because they asked you to. Now, Gunnar, I did not see where. Did you have that over here? Or you had it over here. Oh, good for you. Gunnar's already ahead of the game. Most people think the best place to keep a wallet is in the rear pocket. But the truth is, while you might think that you would feel it if a pickpocket were fiddling around back there, pickpockets do not fiddle around. We simply use a technique known as the slit or the slash, where we take a razor, cut the bottom of the pocket, and simply stand there, waiting for the wallet to fall out into our hand. Gunnar has the right idea. You want to keep that wallet down deep in a front pocket, and if it opens like a V like Gunnar's does, we want to put that V side up, just like that. Now, the next technique to watch out for is something known as the bump. Gunnar, if you'll hold your arms up like so, we will do a little bit higher if you would, we will demonstrate the bump. The bump, my friends, is done like this. Well, you can't tell by the way I use my watch, I'm a running man. Now come on there, Gunnar, dance with me. Music loud and women. Yes, give it up for Gunnar. Nicely done. Folks, you have no idea how hard it is to get a grown man to come up here and dance with another man on stage in front of a whole bunch of strangers. Most of them think they are far too cool. However, I think after watching Gunnar and I dancing up here, you all know we are not too cool. However, dancing is a distraction technique used by pickpockets, and Gunnar, during that exchange, I took your wallet out of your pocket. Show them. And I put it back.
Woo!
Yeah, because no, really, why would I need Gunnar's entire wallet when I could just take one of his credit cards out of the wallet and do what I like? So friends, drinks after the show are on. David G, you know what? I'm not going to give out all of your personal information, Gunnar. I would hate it if some dishonest person out there were to take advantage of your MasterCard. Number 5712-8733-0133-0781. Wait, what is this? This isn't this date, this 12/27. That's not your birthday, is it? Oh, no, it's the 3-digit number right here, 608. Got it, right. All right, Gunnar, so let's move on. The next step is that you want to keep your wallet and your credit card separated from each other. That way, if the pickpocket gets the card, they do not get the wallet. If they get the wallet, they do not get the card. So we will put this back in this pocket. If you will take that and put that down deep in that pocket right there, perfect, turn this way. And now we will demonstrate how the bump is actually performed. Gunnar, you and I are going to be two strangers walking past each other down the street. Here we go. Oh, I am so sorry, sir. That was my mistake. I apologize. Enjoy your day. Thank you so much. And now I have the credit card. Oh, no, I didn't mean that credit card, Gunnar. I meant the credit cards that are in your wallet, Gunnar. I meant this credit card here, and this credit card here. Oh, he's got some good credit cards. This credit card. You know, I'm a lot like Capital One. I want to know what's in your wallet. Gunnar, you're doing a great job. I'll tell you what, we're going to put the credit cards back in here. I know we've gone over a lot of stuff in a short period of time. I want to make sure you recall all of it. So, what is the first thing you remember to protect yourself from the pickpocket? Don't give your wallet to a stranger. Most people forget that one. Good on you, Gunnar. What's the next thing you recall? Keep the wallet in a front pocket, down deep, exactly. And after that? Credit card separate from the wallet. Good. And how does this do anything for you, Gunnar? That's not what I asked you, Gunnar. I said, does this do anything for you? You are correct. Watch out for the bump. You're doing very well. Gunnar, what else do you have on you? So we can cover some of that stuff as well. Keys. Keys are great. All right. And phones. All right. We'll put the wallet back in the pocket. Let's get the phones. You've got two phones. All right. Ah, I see. This is the main phone, and this is the she doesn't know I have it phone. Go ahead. I joke, of course. So first let's deal with the keys. Keys, very difficult to steal because as you can hear, they're quite jangly. However, you do want to keep them in a front pocket. You can keep it in either one, in this one if you want. You have, no, nothing else down there. Keep it in that one. Oh, that's your wallet. Right, okay. Just don't keep it in the back pocket. The phone. Folks, our lives are on our phones now. And you certainly don't want to misplace that. So once again, I suggest keeping that in a front pocket, down deep. It doesn't have to be this pocket. It can be this. Oh no, I thought you had a side pocket there. No. So yes, so keep it in the front pocket, nice and deep. One other thing I'd like to address while we have a second. May I, with the glasses? Now I saw somebody recently who was wearing their sunglasses on the back of their neck, which, while I'm sure is very cool, however, it's a terrible place to keep your glasses, especially if they're nice ones. You don't want to get them stolen. If they're not going to be on your face, I suggest either keeping them in your shirt, like so, or if you have a breast pocket, keep it in the breast pocket on either side. Gunnar, what is that, Gunnar? Are you cold? Is that what's happening? No, it's not that I'm feeling something that's disturbing me. It's that I'm feeling two things. I don't know. It's time to... Gunnar, let's turn around. Let me see what's going on back here, Gunnar. Well, actually, there's a lot going on back there. I think Gunnar's been working out. Yes, Gunnar, no, you've turned back around, my friend. You've done a wonderful job. Thank you so much, Gunnar. And I would like to say, Gunnar, if you are ever pickpocketed, the first thing you want to do is call the police. Even if you have to ask the pickpocket to give you your phone back so that you can do that. And Gunnar, before I let you go, I just want to know, it is a festival day. Gunnar, have you been drinking alcohol today? No, all right, then I feel comfortable giving you your jangly card keys back as well. Gunnar, thank you so much. You've been a wonderful volunteer. You may return. Oh, the glasses. Oh, you know, I thought I was going to get away with it, but Gunnar was too smart for me. There's always one who's too smart for you, and I think Gunnar was it. So please, Gunnar, you may return to your seat. Let's have a nice big round of applause for my friend David Gunnar Ray, who shops with Gunnar, that's yours. Thanks so much. Folks, let's have a big round of applause for Gunnar and all of my volunteers.
Noise and die instantly. Do you want to know where babies come from, Yohoff? It also involves dwarves. Yohoff, watch the pretzel. right, folks, let me explain something. This really is the show, all right? A lot of you are looking up here right now going, I told my friends I was going to the Renaissance Fair. What should I see? They said, oh, go check out that Brune guy. Very funny, very tall, wears a lot of black and red. Looks like the unholy, awkward offspring of an awkward reunion between Nicolas Cage and Ferris Bueller's buddy Cameron.
Yup.
And that's me, and this is who I am. And you're saying to yourself, when does he start? Well, guess what, folks? My show started the second I walked out here, all right? I'm probably the only show you're going to see today, and this is not to cast aspersions to my friends. It isn't going to make you do a lot of shouting and cheering for no reason. You're going to see a lot of that today. It happens in this business. It's fine. It's just not for me. I came out, I made eye contact, got to know some people, goofed around with some people, made little silly jokes. I know one of you by name, and that's the way the show works. In other words, folks, for the next 25 minutes or so, I'm never going to go, ta-da! You'll have to acknowledge on your own when I have done something genuinely badass, all right? Now, we'll do it again. We will hit what's left of the target. And that sucks for me, because I've never in my life hit it that short on the first try. That is way small. I'm going to try to hit that target, folks. Here we go. Oh, what am I doing with my life? Yohoff, open your mouth. I do this just right. You'll get a snack. If I get it wrong, you'll get a severed Brune finger you can give to one of the scientists from Fifth Element to grow a brand new Lilu. Thank you, nerds. That was a good reference. Okay. All comedy aside, folks, this is really small. I have another piece. No. Try. After 3 tries, we're going to get a slightly larger piece. Yohoff, have bandages and ice ready. I'm nervous. Psych myself out. That's fine. I'm going to eat fire. There's like about 100 of you. 12 of you responded. Cool. You know what? It's together. Here in Broward County, where that show began. You have that going for you. I didn't just pick this county for no reason. I gotta play the wind on this one. Looks like, okay, I was right the first time. Ooh. All right? You all right? Is she scared of the fire? It's like, it's part of my job. I gotta do it. Because sometimes kids are scared. Oh, they're like, fire. You know. I'm okay, darling. I'm a pro. Here we go. Watch what I do with it.
Whoa!
Thank you. Going to place the bowling ball in my hand, Paul. You will then toss the apple. All right? Understand? Toss. Hey, don't flick that. Thank you. I will then juggle one flippy flamey torch, one 10-pound bowling ball, one 4-ounce apple, while simultaneously and at the same time, I will eat the apple, not the torch, not the bowling ball. Don't hit you. Okay.
He signed the waiver.
Do you honestly think that was the plan? What kind of video games are you playing, Yohoff? No, Yohoff, I shan't hit you. I rehearsed this morning in the simulator backstage. My little goggles were on, and it worked perfectly fine. That simulator kid is fine. I get to visit him on Wednesdays. I can't smoke in the room because, the oxygen. Digging a bit of a comedy hole here, aren't I, you? You started. I will eat the apple. I will not hit. You won't even be on the stage at that point, Yohoff. I will juggle. I will eat the apple without dying myself in one of several ways. And this will serve as the finale of the show. At the end of the show, I will retire to the back of the auditorium with a basket. I'll leave another basket right down front on the edge of the stage. The basket over here, guys, by the way, does have one of those little QR codes. If you want to tip the artist, put your little cash pour, let your smart device see the QR code, and it'll queue up my PayPal. Traveling this great country of ours, doing comedy variety shows. This is really what I do for a living. You are looking at a guy that followed his dreams and failed. Now I succeeded. I wanted to be an entertainer. I'm a hardworking blue-collar entertainer, which just means, guys, I'm not rich and I'm not famous. I know in our culture of Hollywood and Marvel and Disney, it's hard to believe there's a guy like me out there who's at an event like this, who's working really hard to make you laugh and make you happy, and at the end humbly holds open a basket and asks you what it's worth. All I want you to do is answer that question. If I gave you guys $5 worth of laughter and fun, drop that in. If I gave you $10 worth of laughter and fun, you're like, man, that Broom guy was pretty funny. Drop it 10. If you're a big spender, I know this isn't all of you, but I know the moment I started talking about money, I'm going to say in this crowd, it's kind of a small audience. I'm going to say about 4 of you are thinking, that guy is good. I can afford it. Things are going well for me. I want to support the artist I want to see thrive in my great culture. And Broom, he was intelligent, he was funny, and he was positive. I'm going to give him a big donation. I'm going to throw a 20 into his basket. If that's you, do that. Have an effect on my life. Don't worry about your 20s, guys. We have ATMs here. You can restock, all right? The show's only worth $1. If that's all you can swing, just drop in $1. And finally, folks, I mean this last part very sincerely. If you can't afford to give, or if you choose not to give, that's fine too. Just don't feel bad about it or weird about it. Just thank me for the show. Give me a fist bump on the way out. A little extra something here to encourage a slightly larger donation, though. Anybody that drops 20 bucks in my basket in the back, I'm going to give you one of these pins that says, "My nipples are erect with excitement." If you already have that one from last year, I still do have the Brune Guevara pin that a lot of you know from my Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube accounts. Speaking of those last 3 things, please find me at facebook.com/Brune. From there, you can find all the other pre-mentioned things, my very popular weekly live stream called Beer and Songs with Brian over on Twitch, and be a member of my Patreon and get all kinds of inside access to what goes on backstage in my world. All right? Ivy Amber. Oh, and one more thing, guys. I'm going to do 2 more solo shows today, then a very special show at 5 o'clock with my buddy Moody the Magnificent. He's on next, by the way, in about an hour after the show ends. Check him out. We do a show together at 5 o'clock. A few of you love it, but let me warn you guys. This is a pretty casual show for me. I get a little edgier as the day goes on. At 5 o'clock, we're going to just say whatever we want. So if anything I said in this show is a bit too over the line for you, do not come back at 5 o'clock. You've got a great audience. All right, Dad? Okay, get the still camera ready. Yohoff, put the ball down, buddy. I want to give you a good souvenir. This kid's been very patient. All right, look at your dad. Dad, souvenir picture. Here we go, really quick. Photograph. All right, look at Dad. Tell me when you got it, Dad. All right, you'll tell me? What is that, a Flintstones camera? You got it. Grab the ball, Yohoff. Yohoff, your dad can call that photograph the last day I had unsupervised visitation. All right, Yohoff. Yiddish? Jewish name? Yohoff? All right, cool. Also talk. All right, Yohoff, I'm going to toss the torch. You then begin juggling. Okay. Wait, you were the kid that said, "Don't hit me," and I'm, all right. I'm kidding. You're a cool kid. You know I wouldn't do that with a kid that was scared. You're very cool. I'm obviously not going to throw a torch at another kid, right, Yohoff? I am not going to throw a torch at another kid. I am not going to throw a torch at another kid. Yohoff, place the ball in my hand, take off the helmet, put it there in the basket. Bow to the audience, return back your seat safely down the stairs. Give it up for Yohoff, everybody! Not Yohoff. Paul, this is the part of the show where you toss the apple, I then begin juggling. There'll be a cue involved so I can get ready. It's not just going to pick itself up, is it, Paul? And my hands are full, Paul. Yeah, watch your steps. Those stairs are kind of hard to get up and down. They're rather steep. No, don't encourage applause for your mistake, Paul. Paul's like, I screwed up. Let's hear it for me. All right, Paul, here's what happened. I was in the middle of talking. This will be the moment where you throw the apple. There is a cue involved. I go 1, 2, 3. We're all going to say, Paul, chop that fruit. You got it? 1, 2, 3. Paul, chop that fruit. About that pace, then on fruit. Now, in a way, that's a rehearsal, the one you threw. That was way low. You saw when you walked past, I'm very, very tall. All right, a little higher. Why don't you move closer a little bit? Stop right there. Visualize it. You see it? Okay, good. The branch is in the way. I'll come over here a little bit. All right, everybody got their line? 1, 2, 3. Paul, chop. Then on fruit, Paul, I juggle, I eat, I don't burn, I don't crush. You guys applaud, getting louder and louder and louder until the end of the show where the applause is deafening as both my baskets fill to capacity because we loved the Brood Show. We love the Brood Show. We love the Brood Show. We. Good, my children. Everyone into the compound for Kool-Aid. Yohoff, you'll be my mixer. All right, Paul, once I'm juggling, you can sit back down. As you can see, guys, the wind gods hate me because here I am doing a dangerous trick. And they wake up again. It shouldn't affect the apple's flight. Don't account for it. It should be fine. This is going to be the problem. Bowling ball won't be a problem either. This is going to be the dangerous thing. Oh, man, blowing right toward me. But nice knowing you. 1, 2, 3. Good job, Paul! Got it. Okay, remember our deal. The more I eat, the louder you get, all right?
Cantarsi l'oide. Nuova era.
A little bit. Let's go a little bit further, something I've never been accused of before.
Oh!
Like convicted. Just a little bit each time, not too much. I gotta pace myself because I'm doing this until 6:10. I'm not invited out to people's houses for dinner very often. I don't seem to get that. I know it's crazy, isn't it? Just a little bit.
I tried doing that at the dinner table.
It didn't work for you? One hand it goes.
No way.
I used to that with spoons. When I was done, somebody always wanted to go cook one up. I just stopped that quick now. All right. So, who do we do this with?
Me.
You've seen me do this.
I know, but I love it. I'm gonna do it. Can I do it?
No, you guys have seen me. We're gonna go with somebody who's not seen me do this. We're gonna go. Let's go with Phone Lady over here. Phone Lady. What is your real name?
Layla.
Layla?
Yeah.
Layla, we can all tell that Layla's rather. She is psychically well endowed. She has huge brain and uses it all the times, right?
Yes.
Excellent. Hold out your hand, palm up, Layla. You hold on to fork, not finger, just fork, but thank you for the thought.
Okay.
You think twist and bend. Feel thought form in your hand, twist and bend. It shoots past your ears, whoosh, hit shoulder, runs up your arm, wrist, fingers, twist and bend. Layla, do you feel it?
No.
Ooh, bummer, Pee-wee, open up. Is that not how you do that?
I love that. Can I?
And that is permanent. That does not. Layla, you've ruined my fork. And then she laughs because she's so mean. But if I wiggle it in the air, I get a little bit more bendy action. Now it's very polite fork. His pinky extended. Just don't eat thick because it's going to take out nose. You give it another wiggle. It's now high moose fork, and bright people get that joke. Dudes. Yeah, we know about you. One more. It becomes fork of modern art.
Can I have it?
Layla, that is a souvenir for you. Don't say we never gave you nothing but good times. Oh, it's a fork joke. You already have one.
I have it.
Yes, you do. Magic Summit. Gathering 2,000 magicians from around the world. People say that must be exciting, all those magicians together. Well, it's not like the Harry Potters with everybody flying around. It's a bunch of guys standing around in small groups going, okay, see that? Here, I'll do it again. See that? It's a geek fest. But there are lectures and shows, and we have a good time. And one of the shows where the greatest living magician was performing. His man's name was Johnny Thompson. He did every style of magic, he did it all perfectly, and invited me to help him on stage. And I'm excited, greatest living magician, I'm on stage with him. I watch him like Hawkeye, learn something. Which is magician speak for, I'm going to see how he does it. The man proceeded to smoke me like a cheap cigar. I had no clue. I said bad word on stage in front of 1,200 people. And that's all. After the show, I invited him backstage. He said, Ivanovich, come back, I want to talk to you. I want to show you basics behind what I did. One of the reasons why we were there. He says this is classic magic. It has been in literature now for 500 years,
Wow.
which means you would have seen this during the Renaissance. But not a lot of guys do it. You learn it, you put it in your act as well for you. Somewhere down the line, you find a young guy needs a boost. You teach him, you pass it on. Because still best magic is always learned, magician to magician. So I'm going to show you magic that fooled me. I've been doing this for over a decade. If I were told I can only do one trick for the rest of my life, this could be it. I'm going to lead it like that. This better be good. Thompson walks out on stage carrying a little black bag. So the first thing I did is went out and bought myself a little black bag because I knew I needed one to do the trick. You can see it is sewn together on 3 of the edges, and 1 edge is left open. That's what makes it a bag.
That's what makes a bag, yeah.
Which I need to point out when you're across the pub. Inside a bag looks exactly like outside. It is all black. Now, I do not know if anybody here knows much about sewing. I did not. I'm told these are called French seams. I know you know. But that makes no sense to me. How do you make a seam with your tongue?
Oh.
French are clever. They work that stuff out. Look inside. Look inside. Do you see anything? Nichimo. Nothing in there, right? Nothing. Nothing.
Yes, I see something.
What do you see?
Emptiness.
Yeah, emptiness. Go ahead, reach in there. Do you feel anything? You reach. Nichimo, nothing in there, right? Nothing? Nothing? You can reach in. Nothing. I saw and felt nothing either, which is why when Thompson took his empty hand and went in and came up with
Oh!
this. I know. Right now, you are me. You are me, because that's where I said that word on stage. He says, oh, wait, this gets better. Can you see it down in there? You can see it hanging out down in there.
Yep, it keeps down there. You see the egg?
You can feel it on the palm of my hand. That is a real solid object. That's not made of rubber. That's not collapsible. That's the real deal. So when he took that thing, and it was gone. And well, maybe not. Maybe I've hidden it somewhere secretly inside bag. I've not hidden it secretly inside bag. If I've not hidden secretly inside bag, then logically, where must it be hidden?
In hand.
Outside bag, which is now inside bag because I just turned it inside out. Would you please reach inside, pull that inside out? Go ahead, pull. Not on outside either. Not on inside, not on outside. Do you see anything in there? Reach in there. Go ahead. No, nothing in there. Nothing, right? Nothing. Still, empty hand. He goes in. Where the heck is that coming from? It drove me nuts because it's so simple. You understand props and bags. You understand props and eggs. You can see it. You can see it hanging out down in there. You can see it in there. You can see it in there.
I agree.
You can feel it. You can feel it. You can feel it. It's right there in the palm of my hand. Don't break it though. Don't break it though. It's a real solid thing. You just go on me, really. It drove me absolutely in freaking insane. I'm better now. I need some help. Somebody like to come and help me next. No. You guys have seen this before. You're just sitting here. Would you come up around? Come around. Come back here. Give her a round of applause. She's a very nice lady. And what is your name? Sam? That's my sister Sam's name. Audience, this is Sam. Everyone say hello, Sam.
Hello, Sam!
Sam, are you a little nervous? Don't worry about it. Reach inside, pull it inside out. I'm not going to ask you to do anything difficult. Excellent. Look inside. Do you see anything? No. Reach in there. Do you feel anything? No. You see I'm holding this called contours position. 2 fingers inside, thumbs on outside. Hold it just like me. Take a quick peek, Sam. Do you see anything? No. I know what you're saying. If I were any good, I would make it appear now.
But he's not really good.
Not that good. Sam, though, face your audience. Take another quick peek. Anything in there? No. Hold that tightly with your right hand, let go with your left hand. So every your left hand is empty. Make magic sound. Whoop. Excellent. Reach inside. But what you find to be very careful, Sam, because that's my egg. Give her a round of applause. Sam! Sam!
Sam! Sam! Sam! Sam!
So let's do one last one for you guys. The only trick that I do that actually requires a full deck of cards. And so, I have something marked full deck. And I make sure, so I don't give these cards away, I don't tear them up. And then one day I was doing this with my full deck and I found I was missing cards. So I had to make another one, and this one is full deck for reals. The only trick that requires a full deck of cards, it's still just a deck of cards, but at least I have them all here. Do you guys like stories? Say yes.
Yeah. Yes!
I'm going to tell you a story about a guy named Sam. Sam works right down the block. It's a guy named Sam. Yes. And in fact,
Like my dad.
the parade is coming. I don't know if I can finish this. Let's take a quick break. I will finish this right after the parade. It's only going to take about 3 or 4 minutes for it to pass by.
Is it going to pass through here?
Yes, the parade. This is the parade route. You are in the great spots for it.
Best seat.
Ivanovic, Ivanovic, Ivanovic. Ivanovic, 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 Ivanovic. Ivanovic, Ivanovic, Ivanovic.
I got people to do it today.
All right, he says. All right.
Normal deck, right?
All right, here we go.
Full deck.
So I'm going to tell you a story about a guy named Sam. Sam worked at a hotel restaurant right down the block from the 624 Club. Everything else you're going to figure out as you go along. That's the kind of lead-in that you need here. It's okay. So it's a quiet night at the restaurant. Sam's just wiping down tables. When in through the door walked 4 gentlemen. Let's go 2, 3, just a little higher in the deck. There's 4. They are all dressed like kings.
Oh.
He said, "What's your name?" He says, "His name's Sam." They go, "Sam, we want everything tonight. Everything. We want appetizers, dinner, dessert, drinks. We want them all, and we do not want to have to order. If you think we need it, we need it. You bring it on." Sam goes, "Yes, sir." He says, "It's a party." And these guys are having a great time, and Sam knows this because they said, "Sam, we're having a great time. But there's a problem." And Sam knows this because he said, "Sam, there's a problem. We're the only ones here. You think you can scare us up some companionship, somebody to have some dinner with?" I guess now we know the kind of joint Sam's running. And he looks at his watch, it's still a little early, but I'll see what I can do. And so, if you would please, Lily, would you cut the deck? Just cut the cards? Divide it, just divide one pile off to the side. Just make it, cut it into 2 piles. There you go. Perfect. Nobody has ever done that better. So Sam is now gone, and he's gone for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes later, he comes walking back in, and he says, "You wouldn't believe it, I found you somebody to have dinner with you. I found either a couple of brunettes and a couple of redheads." I'm like, "Wow, Sam, they're gorgeous. Where'd you find them?" He said, "Down the block at the 624 Club." He goes, well, thank you very much, Sam. You're a heck of a guy for doing that. Thank you very much, and here's a $5 tip. There's $5 for you. So they're having dinner, and things are going pretty well. You know, I think you know what I mean. Ladies are starting a little bored. I think you know what I mean. And they decide they want to play some cards, but they don't have enough card players. So they call Sam over and say, "Sam, can you scare us up some card players? Let's just watch this still a little early, but I'll see what I can do." And so, sir, would you cut the deck, please?
Dad, don't listen to me last time.
Thanks.
Yes. Although he did miss that, but Willie didn't. No, go ahead, cut it again. Sorry about that. What? We're all friends here, I thought. No, how about this? One more time, cut the deck. And complete the cut. Put the other half on top. Hold the brake, do whatever you want. All right, fine. So Sam goes out, and he's gone for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes later, comes walking back in and says, I found you some guys to play cards with you. I don't know how you can tell them apart. They're all going to be named Jack. I said, wow, where'd you find him? He said, hanging out down the block at the 624 Club, of course. Oh, you're a great guy for doing that. Great guy. Here's another $5 tip. There's 5 more bucks. So they're playing cards, and it turns out these women are sharks. They're taking down pot after pot. And they call Sam over, and they say, Sam, can you help us out? He goes, what can I do for you? He says, well, we're temporarily embarrassed. He says, what do you mean by that? And he says, well, we don't have any cash. Sam says, you don't have any what? He goes, oh no, we're going to put the dinner on the card. That's no problem. But we need cash to pay off the ladies. All we have is this $40 check. Do you think that you could find somebody, give us a couple of 20s for the $40 check? You're a guy who knows guys. And Sam says, let me see. You want me to find somebody willing to cash a third-party check? Drawn on the bank of Rebel Biafra. Written in crayon. Okay, give it to me. And so Sam goes out. And one more time, Lily, if you would, please. One more time, cut the cards. That is so good. You should do that professionally. So Sam walks down, and he goes down 1 block, he goes down 2 blocks. He takes a left on over at Crimp Street. And when he comes back, he says, I couldn't find anybody willing to give me 2 20s that $40 check. I did find somebody willing to give me 4 10s, though. That'll work for you, right? I said, well, yeah, that's great, Sam. Thank you so much for doing that. And there's another $5 tip. Here's $5 more for you. He goes, Sam, you're a nice guy. You're pretty nice. You're as nice as that great magician, that Ivanovich guy. And he says, oh, thank you, but nobody's that nice. But I appreciate it. He says, well, you're a young guy. How old are you? You're about 38, right? He says, well, you're close. I'm actually 39. You go, do you live around here? And he says, no, I live in a high-tone area called Wilton Manors. Bulletproof vest in your front door to your car. And they go, where's that? And he says, well, the address is 1932 West 8th Street. He says, you gamble? He goes, every day, right down the block at the 624 Club. He says, you see any good poker hands? He says, you wouldn't believe it. The other night, Lily was in there. I don't know how she got in there, but she had 3 7s and a pair of 8s. I went, holy cow, that's a full house. She won, right? He said, no. Her brother was in there, too. For some reason, he had 3 aces and a pair of 9s. He went, wow, what a bad beat. So he won, right? He said, no, Ivanovich was there. That rat bastard had a straight flush, and that's the story of Sam. I am out of cards.
Bravo.
And with that, I have a very important question. Drinks, anybody? That pub is open. This tip bucket is light. Next show starts in 15 minutes.
Don't waste it, have a care. I make my way outside the sand, don't turn the street there. With no one else around, I got the bump I share. You're the best buddy. Thank you very much, I have your love. I don't wanna get myself too drunk. Drinking is a fun game. History can be sidetracked. Ain't my time and I'll get on my way. One more beer!
Fight! Pass the bell. Attack with a 2-handed longsword. While Lord Dragon takes him with shield and sword. Bell has the advantage from the distance. Lord Dragon has the advantage that's right, obviously. And ladies and gentlemen, this fight is obviously brought to you by Advil, 12 hours of pain relief. I told you, you're going to be tired. Hey! We have a hold on the field. We have a leash on it. We allow him to reset and ask him if he has surrendered. If not, we shall continue the bout. Ladies and gentlemen, we must follow hold when we have an armor malfunction. We are trying to make sure that our fighters and the equipment is safe. We have a yield on the field due to armor malfunction. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Let's That was fun, wasn't it? Don't need it to get through to get through. Let's see if our monsters on the field. Looks like someone's trying to get into a can of tuna. So no, when I said use your head, this is not what I meant. It's like Rock'em Sock'em Robots, Renaissance style. Who cheers to the Nova? Who cheers to the Nova again? Another bit of an advantage there. Lots of love right there, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, they're taking single points to the head so they can come out later. Cross slowly.
Very passionate.
Come on!
The horse lord said it was as big as my arm.
Ulysses!
Stop it! Imagine my surprise when this beast came bursting out of the sands at me, all snarling and hissing. Thankfully, I was armored and was able to subdue this beast. Yes, oh yes, even the Mongolian deathworm was no match for the greatest monster hunter England has ever seen. Oh, look, it's delightful. It's hungry. It eats an entire goat daily, if you can imagine it.
I can imagine it. I have to clean the cages, you know.
Don't do a very good job.
There's so much food to clean! So much!
Well, then, Fabio, allow me to expand upon your education.
What do you mean, sir?
Every inch of this thing is designed to tear and rip and rend. He favors the flavor of young, stupid people. There are things one must remember when battling a pumpkin. First of all, his might will overpower you, so you have to outthink him. Yes. And if the fight should turn against you, a simple riddle will render this big oaf to a passive babe. Watch. Now, young chicks, pay attention to me. Look to me. Let me ask you a question. Can you answer this riddle? I once had eyes, but I do not see. I once had hair, away it did flee. I once had thoughts, now white and empty. What can I be? What can I be? Mayhap any of you know it.
A black-eyed pea.
No. No. If I tell you the answer, do you promise to behave and let the simpleton go? Yes. I have no eyes, I do not see. No thoughts, no hair. Why, I'm a skull. 'Tis a skull. A skull. Ha
Ow! Ow!
The broken of the blackboard.
For we may or might never all meet here again. Sing it with us. So here's a health to the company and one to my lass. Let us drink and be merry all out of one glass. Let us drink and be merry, all grief to refrain. For we may or might never all meet here again. Well, here's a health to the wee lass that I love so well. For style and for beauty there are none can excel. She smiles on my countenance as she sits on my knee. Sure there's no one on earth as happy as me, as happy as she. So here's a health to the company and one to my lass. Let us drink and be merry, all out of one glass. Let us drink and be merry, all grief to refrain. For we may or might never all meet here again.
make being a mommy easy. Hi, how are you? Excellent. Over here. Come here. Bye. Bye. Good night. Good night.